to Butterfly Dreams Crochet and More. My name is Jeannie, and today is Monday, y'all. Hope y'all are having a wonderful Monday so far. Mine is going wonderful. Woke up not feeling very well. Well, I've been sick since Saturday, but I'm getting better. I'm taking medicine, so I'm getting better. So this is my first juice cup that we picked from the wheel last week, and I did it in lavender white. And this is the light gray that they recommended for the straw. Now, I'm going to show you how I do this. This is a very simple way to do it. The book tells you to use a magic circle and do 6 single crochets and make it the length that you need. And then you use a pipe cleaner to stand it up and make the curve in it. However, I use straws. Now, I do use the flex straw, but if you do not have a flex straw, that is fine too. You do not have to, and I will show you with this one, because the method that I use to do it with, you do not need a flex straw to do it. But I do generally use the flex straws that you see here. I picked these up. They're green and red. They were on clearance after Christmas at Walmart. I picked up a couple of packs of them. We don't hardly ever use straws. So, hey, making all these darn amigurumis, I've learned to do it. I also did that same method on this little pumpkin that I just made as well. Yes, this is a straw inside of this stem. It sure is. So, I'm going to show y'all how to do it and everything. I am going to be using the light gray that the book recommended. This is Premier Home Cotton, though. This is 85% cotton and 15% polyester. I'll be using my 4mm crochet hook, which is what I use to make the juice cup with. And you want to leave yourself a tail of about 8 or 10 inches. Because you're going to utilize that tail. And I'm going to make a chain just until I want it the length that I think I want it for the straw. Now I have 2 more to make. I have started the second one using pink. Let me see how many I got. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. I think that's long enough. We'll go 16, and then we're going to work a half double crochet in the 3rd chain from the hook, and a half double crochet all the way back down our chain to the end. I just cannot make the straws the way the book calls them to be made, because I use cotton yarn, and I have trigger finger in my thumb, plus this finger is starting to stay bent, and I have a nodule that has came up right there. You can see it. It just popped up out of the blue. So doing it the way the book says is very detrimental on my hands, and I found a way to do it my way. So I wanted to share it with you all. So if you have the same problem, or if you don't like making the stems on pumpkins or anything else that requires a stem or anything, you can use this method. All right, so I've got all half double crochets all the way down. Now, instead of turning and working another one back into that stitch, we're going to chain 2. And we're going to slip stitch into that stitch. Just like that. Now what we're going to do is, working over our chain, we're going to work a half double crochet into the next stitch. And a half double crochet into the next stitch. Not working over a chain, work over that tail. Work that tail back down to the start of your chain. You want to make sure that you work over that chain. Very important, because that tail is going to be used to create the effect that we are wanting. that little crook bend, because the straw alone is not going to do it. And I'm just putting a half double crochet in every stitch. And we're going to put a half double crochet right here. And see, my tail is at the end. That's what we want. Now I'm going to chain 1, and I'm going to work a single crochet in that first half double crochet. And that chain 1 doesn't count as anything. And I'm going to place a stitch marker in my first single so I know that that's where I started. Not working over that tail. Drop that tail and let it go. We're going to work 1 single crochet all the way back to our stitch marker. So just put 1 single crochet in every stitch until you get back to the stitch marker. All right, we're going to work in that space right there for our chain 2, and then we're just going to continue working a single crochet all the way around. And what we're doing is kind of making like an oval shape around, and it may curl up on you, and that's okay. Now remember, that's our chain 1. So we're going to skip it, and we're going to join with a slip stitch to that very first single crochet, chain 1. And you want to leave yourself a pretty long tail, but it don't have to be that long, about like that or so, and pull it through and then snug it down. Now we got like a little boat here. This is our tail up here with our yarn that we just cut. Now what you want to do is just take your straw and measure it. Now I measure it from right on the inside there back down to the other inside, and I cut it. Just like that. You want it to fit in there kind of like that, because we're going to close this up around that straw. Now we're going to take our tail and grab it with our hook and bring it to the other side, because that's the inside, and we're going to bring our tail to the outside, just like that. That way we don't close it up. Using our darning needle, we're going to now start closing this up, and then we'll put our straw on the inside. So I'm going to go here first and close this up. And then I'm going to run it back up through here. Keep my tail out the way. And now we're just going to go through both loops of this, each stitch across. Really does not matter how you close this up, as long as you close it. That's the only thing that matters. If you prefer using the back loops only, feel free to use those. But I just go through both loops of those single crochets. All right, now I'm going to take my straw and just slide it right on the inside of it. and just continue closing this up. And you will see why the importance of crocheting over your tail as you work back down the other side is important. Because right now it's just straight, right? And I'm just making this, and I'm going to set it to the side, and I will use it on my second juice box. And don't forget to go over these ends here because they are open. All right. And you can just weave this back down. But what I like to do is find that straw, the middle of that straw. I feel it. Okay, I'm in it. And I'm going to have to switch needles. If you're making a longer one, you'll need a longer needle. Like this. I got these, I think, at Michael's. And if I didn't get these at Michael's, I got these at Walmart. Yep, I'm in it. I like to go up through that straw and come back out on this end here. Now, this is my yarn that we use to sew it up with. This is my tail. You want to pull that tail just slightly so. And sometimes you have to pull it kind of hard, especially if you don't use the flex portion of the straw. And by pulling that tail, you're making that curvature in that straw. Take these two ends now and tie it tight in a knot. And of course, it broke off the yarn that was on my needle. I wasn't done with it, but it's okay because we're going to use hot glue to glue this to the juice cup. And now you can actually maneuver it a little bit. And if you don't like it that straight out, just straighten it up a little bit. You can manipulate it. So that was the first one that I made. This is the second one. And they are different sizes. And I do like the shorter version better. So that is how I do my straws. I hope y'all enjoy this. Let me know down in the comments what y'all think about it. And you can use it on pumpkins as well. That's what's inside here is a flex straw. I did the same method, but because I used a chunky yarn to do the stem with, I only did half double crochets around, and then I stopped, and then I closed it up and put the straw in there and used my fabric glue to connect it to the pumpkin. So let me know what y'all think in the comments down below. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all so much for y'all's continual support of the channel. I've got a lot of new people, so welcome. Welcome. Let me know what you think about this and if this will help you in your amigurumi journey or your pumpkin making journey or anything that you need to put a stem on. It's very simple, easy, and it's not detrimental on the hands at all. So, yes, and again, I appreciate each and every one of you all. Be kind, remember to smile, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye for now.